If you're used to working in a page layout program such as Adobe InDesign, you're probably familiar with paragraph styles. InDesign and other such programs like Quark Express are made for handling large sections of text, sometimes pages and pages of them, in a book, for example. So in that kind of workflow, it makes sense to set up paragraph styles first for the various kinds of typography in your document. Then you might set up some character styles for things like drop caps or numbered lists. Well, in Illustrator, the hierarchy is different. Since we, in general, do not use a lot of paragraphs and long sections of text, it makes sense to create character styles first, then apply only the settings that are available at the paragraph level, like indents and spacing, later. So here I have 3 paragraphs, and you can see that they all have the default normal character style. There's also a normal paragraph style, and if I double-click it and look at the paragraph attributes, you can see those here on the left. And there's nothing special in them, but because again, this is just the normal paragraph style. It's hard to differentiate which paragraph is which in this block of text, so I'm going to open the paragraph panel and add 24 points to the first line indent. And now you can distinguish those a little better. But if I select them, you'll see the plus sign by the normal paragraph style. And that means that I have overridden something in that style. So there was really nothing in there to begin with, so when I added that indent, I got the plus sign next to my paragraph style name. Now if I were to click this again, it would revert back to the normal paragraph style without the indents. I'm going to create a new paragraph style by holding down the Option key and clicking on the New icon, and I'll just leave the name as Paragraph Style 2. And then I'm going to go to Indents and Spacing, and then I'm going to add some space before, so there'll be some space in between those paragraphs. I'll click OK, but now I have to click on that paragraph style to apply it to my text. And there you can see that spacing. And just like with a character style, you can double-click to edit the style, and any changes you make will be reflected in all of the paragraphs with that style. Let's say on my birthday invite I've included an RSVP card, and I have some character styles for it. I've got this RSVP text in orange, and let's say I want a little space between it and the rest of the text, and these are in fact paragraphs. I'll turn on my hidden characters and you can see those carriage returns after each line of text. So I'll select the RSVP and then go up to the paragraph panel and choose to give it a space after of about 4 points. You can see that the rest of this text is in the normal character style, so I'm going to go over to the paragraph style and you can see that that's in a normal paragraph style as well. I'm going to select all of this text and add a left indent to it. Now I'm going to create a new style for the last 3 paragraphs because I want to make those into a form, so I'm going to add some tab settings. I'll Option click on the new icon and then name this RSVP form. Then I'm going to go over to the tab section and you can see the tab ruler. I'm going to drag out a tab just somewhere here in the middle. It doesn't really matter right now. And I'm going to put an underscore in the leader field so that I'll end up with lines where people can fill in their information. And there are the lines. Now I want those to go all the way across to the edge of the area type object, so I'm going to double click this style to edit it, and then go over to Indents and Spacing and change the alignment to right. So now my tab with that underscore leader will extend all the way to the edge of the area type object. Let's say you have a file in which you've already created a set of character and paragraph styles, and rather than recreating them for a new document, you want to use those same styles. You can go to the flyout menu on the Styles panel, and you can choose to import just the paragraph styles or all styles. Then you just navigate to the document you want and click to open it. So as I said earlier, since you usually won't be setting large areas of text in Illustrator, it's preferable to create character styles first, then use paragraph styles for things like indents, spacing, and tabs, things that can only be set at the paragraph level. Regardless of how you use them, however, styles will speed up your workflow and ensure consistency in your document.